Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. Sorry about the whole, rapidly getting through Cornelia's note due to the maintenance that was coming up. Ironically, it was the maintenance that removed her. We now have Matsui P instead of Cornelia, and he's a ninja slash black mage. So basically a ninja that will magic burst. But apparently he goes ahead and weapon skills like whenever or something. Like he weapon skills enough that he just interrupts your skill chains or something. People are upset that he's not Cornelia. So it's a little bit sad, but I mean we weren't really using Cornelia anyway. Because like I said, she just sits there like a bump on a log. And it's really good at high levels, but not so crazy about it at lower levels. And I switched jobs to Samurai because I think it'll be a better choice for the upcoming fight we have to do, since we have access to trusts. Could be wrong, might be wrong, we'll see. But I think with its 2-hour ability, I think I will win the fight quite handily. Calm wind, let us discuss what needs to be done. Oh, what's this music from? I have returned from an audience with the Worm King. If the Keeper of the Apocalypse is indeed attempting to cross over into this world, there's but one option left to us. We force the Keeper to appear on our terms, then we crush him. This was Prish's original plan. Almia will sing the Lay of the Immortals in the presence of the 5th Mother Crystal. The time has finally come to use the completed song, the verses you discovered on your journey. I have faith that Almia can perform the piece with little trouble. Make your way to Sea Lion's Den in Tavnasia. Alteo beckons once again. Okie dokie. Don't think it'll go that badly. My samurai is not fully merited, but it should. It's like got almost all its merits, so it shouldn't be that far off from what its performance would be with complete merits. I think we want home point 2 since we're going towards Sea Lion's Den. That doesn't sound like you, Prish. What? Shadow Lord music? You truly are incorrigible. But you literally saw me like, I don't know, just a few in-game days ago. I just wanted to spice things up, huh? God, I hope you're right. I hope I haven't seriously misjudged this battlefield. Also, it's gonna be a son of a bitch if I get into the battlefield and it's like you can't use trusts. Like, I wouldn't think that we wouldn't be able to, because it's a battlefield we were already able to use trusts in before. But they might not let us. I don't know. I assume that you can, though. Pretty sure one of the guides said, as of 2014, you can use trusts in this battle. I swear I still think of Planet Namek every time I walk through this zone. I mean, there's a lot more purple and light blue. There's not really any green, but it's the way the skinny, tall trees look. They look like the trees on Namek from Dragon Ball Z. Also, what is this gunk that's gotten on my screen? Ugh. I'm starting to think it might be dried on spit from me sneezing so much earlier. Oh snap, it's the entire cast of Chains of Promathia. How the fuck did you get here so fast? I can't remember when Apocalypse Nigh actually came out, if it was the same year as Chains of Promathia finished, or if it was like a couple years after or something. I'm pretty sure it was like 2005 or something, when I was just getting up into like the level 50s or something. But don't really know. I just know that it ties together Rise of the Zilart. You have to have done Rise of the Zilart in order to do it, and it's kind of funny because some people actually did Chains of Promathia as their first expansion, because the level capped missions at the time, they decided to do them as they leveled. And so when they finally got to level 75, they were also like almost getting sea access. I had a couple LS leaders that claimed that that was what they did when they first played Final Fantasy XI. They leveled. When they got to 30, they did Prometheans. When they got to 40, they did parts 2 and 3 of Chains of Promathia. When they got to level 50, they did part 4. Level 60, part 5. And I guess 6. Then after that, they took it all the way home and got 75. And they had to do Rise of the Zilart second. Which I can't even really imagine, because Rise of the Zilart is so much more straightforward and so much shorter. And there's no level caps or anything, so... yeah. Also, we got this Bastoken flag last time. If we put it in our monk house, it takes up a space, but it hangs on the wall, and I think it gives us more conquest points or something when we EXP in areas. But yeah, so this is where we're going. This is what we're doing. And we might fail. I don't know if I can actually beat this fight. Maybe I should have come on Red Mage. I don't know. I always wanted to come back to this place, you know, for a picnic or something. Still making unrealistic wishes, Prish? Oh, she's in her fancy Bernie. Miss Maldarian? Aldo? Zaid is here? I'm sure you all know Zaid. We have a debt to the ancients that needs to be repaid. I will also fight alongside you. I must see this matter put to rest. Okay, you all better actually help me in the fight, not just leave me to do it. Ah, she's playing piano music in spite of only having a harp. And violin. Here they come. Yeah, we're out front. Because we got to do all the work. Everyone else pulling their weapons out doesn't mean shit. We don't get any NPC help for this fight. But, oh. Okay. We're getting several other ones I forgot about. Nagmalata somehow. The Shadow Lord somehow. And then the Zilartian Prince is both of them. And I guess the others are going to handle the Shadow Lord and Nagmalata. We got to handle the Zilartian Princes. Oh, hey, look! All the bosses to the Promavians. Man. Oh, looks like y'all got all that handled. There's something else. A fifth person? Oh, there's 5 mother crystals, aren't there? Hey, that's actually the model for the Dynamis Lord. Oh, it's Lion! And she's got the Star of Damnasia. Oh, and it broke. Uh-oh, are they getting super buffed? Oh, they're getting super buffed. Oh boy. It's heating up. Ah, Saltus! Oh, just in the nick of time, Guardian Angel. Very cool cutscene. Now please, let's go into the battle. Oh, no one has the record for this battlefield currently because it's not done very often. You shall be the first. The first to taste the vengeance of the dead. Well, shouldn't you be mad at each other? I mean, Eldon Arce is the one who actually killed Kamla now. Or, well, I mean, we hurt him a lot, but, whatever. I'm not sure what an ideal trust setup would be, but I'm just going to go with what we fought Bahamut with. And more or less, they have all the skills they had in their previous fights, but they're souped up HP-wise. Eldon Arce resists magic more than he used to. And Kamla absorbs the element just as he did, I'm pretty sure. And, oh, why did I use Hasso? Okay, I'm gonna wait like a minute here. I mean, I guess if I'm waiting, I might as well meditate. Man, it looks cool in here. Music's really cool too. But conventional wisdom is you have your tank kite Kamla around the arena while one of your healers keeps your tank alive. And everybody else ganks up on Eldon Arce and kills Eldon Arce immediately because he's a black mage and he also has a TP move that's like AoE petrification. And I guess it would be smart to take him out first, but I'm not sure exactly how he's going to interact with trusts. He also warps around and shit, so I'm not exactly sure the best course of action. Okay, Hasso's back up. I want Hasso to be up, because basically I'm going to run in and weapon skill immediately. And starting with Sagan though, because I don't want to take hits until my trusts get hate. Ah, beautiful. Goodbye, Eldon Arce. Okay, let me attack the fucking Zilart brother before my 2-hour wears off, thanks. Oh yeah, we got this, no problem. Ooh, stuck me up. But he's toast. Oh, down he goes. That was a lot easier. But in today's standards, wow. We're the record holder now, bitch. Of course, no one's really gonna do that fight anytime soon, probably, so no one's probably gonna see it. And anyone who does do it is gonna wonder why it's such a high clear time. Oh, I'm glad that went well. I thought it might prove to be difficult. She's turning all of their souls into magicite, I guess. Oh, and then breaking it. Yeah, with the Eye of Voltana. Yep, we certainly are done here. She appears to be unharmed. There is some trace of emptiness, but it will cause nothing more than a few bad dreams. Thank Altana. It was Lion who leaped into the crystal to save us all. Yeah, that means Verena was right. Lion wasn't dead. Her struggle with Ildenarche continued within the stone. Let's get her home to Norg. Precious like, let's size up the competition. Your red hair. Now I know you. The nightmare I had. You were the one who carried it on for me. Calm Wind, make sure you fulfill your promise when she gets better, okay? The world only grows larger the longer we live. New lives are born and new lands are discovered. There's always new adventures to be had. But you don't gotta rush in, you know. This big world of ours will always be waiting. Waiting for you. So I guess we're finally gonna get that boat ride with Lion? Nah. After defeating the brothers, speak to Aldo and lower Juno for a cutscene. You must be rank 6 or higher to receive this cutscene. Now let's see how much damage we did. See, our first Tachikasha did half of Ildenarche's HP, pretty much, because he only has 5,000. Yeah, and then our Tachi Gecko under the 2 hour did. Oh, that's satisfying. That is extremely satisfying. Shantato brought it home for us, and then we took a 1200 damage light blade. Holy fuck. Oh, amazing. For some reason, I really doubted I'd be able to defeat these quests at level 75 with just trusts. But they've changed so much about damage formulas and the ability to have as many attribute merits as we do at 75 these days. Plus the new traits like damage limit plus and stuff, and smite. It's all pretty ridiculous. I guess we gotta go talk to Aldo. We can just take home point warps from the bottom of Tavnasia. Alright, you fucking kidding me? Wait until the next Vana'diel day after completing the battlefield, then talk to Gilgamesh and Norg for a cutscene to complete the quest. Changed as of the November 10th, 2021 update. Damn it. To be next Vana'diel day. I guess this used to be a Japanese midnight wait, which I guess would make sense because it's a big deal quest that you're only going to do, ideally only going to do once. Let's go to Lower Juno. Yeah, basically I decided to bring Samurai just for the simple fact that, like, I knew these guys didn't have a lot of evasion, and with my gear I knew I would be hitting them pretty hard. And I also knew that, you know, all these damage formulas have been kicked up. And the Samurai, you know, has the ability to meditate immediately on entering a battlefield and being able to weapon skill right off the bat. And then if you 2-hour with Mako Sushui, or 1 hour as it is now, you know, you get 3 more weapon skills in a row that you can self-skill chain with. And I figured that much damage plus Shantato 2 magic bursting every skill chain I make would lead to victory if the weapon skill damage didn't outright just kill them. And both happened. The damage outright killed Eldenarke, and then Kamlano, you know, Shantato 2's magic bursts brought it home. Yep, I remember. Well, you were a damn fool. You live in a magical world, you dumbass. You're one of a kind. Adventurers are more than simple sellswords looking to fight the next new monster in the next new land to bring home the newest treasure. You fulfill the dreams that others have given up on. That's what makes a true adventurer. Fighting with the ancients, battling with the emptiness. For someone who stands at the peak of their adventuring career, I may be bringing up old news. But we will never forget, and there are others too who had given up on their dreams. They will remember you. So you should go to Norg. Go and see Lion. There's someone waiting for you, am I right? Okay, so it looks like it just turned over to Wednesday. Or Wind Day. And, I'm guessing we won't be able to, actually talk to Gilgamesh, but I'll go and try anyway and see if we don't need to wait. But if we do need to wait, then I'll just get back to Rhapsodies of Vana'diel if I could stop fucking coughing. Honestly, it seems to me that my throat doesn't like me talking so much. So I haven't been coughing in my day-to-day life. I've only been coughing after I've recorded a couple of videos, and I probably need to slow down. Excuse me. Well, I think not a lot of people logged their Bazaar Mules back in. About that. That's a lot of Cerberus meat. I need to level my Calmwind's cooking skill. I need to level more of his crafts. I've got plenty of money to do it with. And I could use maximum cooking or something. That would be really useful. Even if I couldn't make the best food high quality, if I could make my own marine stew pots or something, that would save me a lot of money in the long run, eventually. So, let's go to Norg. I was going to check around for some more pondweed, but they got other plans. So, Norg it is. So Norg it is. And I'll go ahead and open the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. Missions. In order to progress through Rhapsodies of Vana'diel without interruption, your character must have progressed the following missions below and other expansions. Obtain rank 6 in your home nation by completing rank mission 5 Tac 2. Progress in Rise of the Zilart until your current mission is at least Headstone Pilgrimage. Progress in Chains of Promathia until your current mission is Road Forks. Progress in Treasures of Ottergon until your current mission is Royal Puppeteer. Progress in Wings of the Goddess until your current mission is Name of the Father. Or in the Name of the Father. Progress in Seekers of Adolin until your current mission is Behind the Sluices and you have the Waterway Facility crank. Okay. 2 different Seeker of Adolin missions that are prerequisite to Rhapsodies of Vana'diel require you to spend a certain number of imprimatures to progress. These are time-based currencies that don't start accumulating until you visit Adolin and talk to a task delegator. This is the only time-gated content required to finish Rhapsody's Vanadil from the usual wait a game day between missions. Okay, so I know we did enough Rhapsodies to get the Rhapsody in white because I wanted that in order to have Damn. Okay, wait, what is that? Dawn of Death? Oh, Abyssia, okay. I think it's in add-ons? Yeah, at Heaven's Door. So we're on 1 TAC 8, so we've only got to do a few. See, I remember, like, Rhapsody started unexpectedly when I died and zoned into Port Bastok at the start of the Let's Play, and it had Iroha show up. And then we went to Selbina, and it caused a super early meeting with Gilgamesh and Norg. And then, we got a temporary key item called the Ryzenjima Sanctum Orb, didn't we? I think we still have it. Yep. And then, like, Iroha's like a time traveler, and her time paradox like blew up in her face, and she like dissipated or something, but said she'd be back. And then told us to go meet Lion. We had to go meet Lion in one of the teleport crags, and that wound up getting triggered by us doing Chains of Promathia way earlier in the Let's Play when we did the Prometheans. And I remember I remarked on it, I didn't like the fact that it had happened because it implied that Lion knew about the interior mother crystals, which she did not know at that time. Okay, sorry, Calmwin, the boss is a little busy right now. You'll have to make your meeting for another day. So, that's how we know it's a game day wait. Or, it used to be Japanese midnight, but we'll get it. We'll get it. So it's back to Rhapsodies, and we're on At Heaven's Door. So what do we got to do? Examine the undulating confluence in Quifum Island. Okay, I guess we could take Book Warp to Quifum Island then. But after we get the cutscene with Gilgamesh on the game day change, we actually will be completely done with Chains of Promathia. As well as Rise of the Zilart, technically. Like I said, when we finished Rise of the Zilart last year, it technically wasn't done. It would not actually be done until we finished Chains of Promathia all the way, and then did the fight we just completed. So, that's the whole thing. Transcendental Radiance. Nope, nope. We don't get that yet. That's related to Abyssia. We'll do that someday, too. There's so much for us to do. So much for me to record. I love it. And I love these augments I got on my Osode. Although I wish I could have gotten accuracy or attack instead of evasion. Because it's a weapon skill piece. I mean, it's also a TP piece. Like, you could use this as a TP piece on any of the jobs it's for, and you can also use it as a weapon skill piece for any of the jobs it's for. But you know, plus 10 in every stat's a lot, especially for 75. Oh, and I forgot that the Osode had 50 light resistance on it. I think we'll want to full time that with the Unyielding Ring when I go fight and farm Yovras, because Charm is light based almost always. So we gotta examine this weird... It looks like emptiness swirling around a red dot, honestly. Oh, Iroha. Master, you must not get any closer. That eddy is comprised of the self-same darkness that swallowed the Vanadil of my era. Oh. The fuck is that? Master, you must stop that beast. Okay. So is he actually, like, there, or what? The lion's roar. Examine the undulating confluence again to start the battle. Okay, it says level 40 with trusts. I guess this makes you feel like really cool if you're like a noob or something. It looks cool, and I'm pretty sure it's a Yatzarg. Even though it says Ophiotaurus. Man, why is our damage so low? Our damage shouldn't be this low. I'll blade bash you, you motherfucker. This is one of the enemies they introduced where every one of his attacks is actually a TP move. It just doesn't look like it. And they did that to make Ninja less effective. Yeah, this guy's really giving it to me. Oh wow, I should have summoned Trust. This thing is like taking no damage. Oh, whatever. Put on our defending ring until we build enough TP. Ow. It says it's relatively easy to beat at level 40 with 4 trusts. Calcifying Claw, and we're paralyzed or petrified now. How about that? It's daytime. Let's see. Just gonna quietly slip into mildly defense-oriented gear and full-time it, I guess. I wonder if we can anticipate his attacks with Third Eye. I kind of doubt it, but I guess we'll find out. Well, Third Eye wore off early, I believe. Yeah, we're full-time our Osod for the regen +2. And honestly, do I have access to my Kabuto? I do. It has evasion and haste and physical damage reduction, so it's better than my Louis mask. Here, take a sweet little blade bash. Try Sega the Third Eye to further reduce damage we take. Bone Breaking Barrage, that sounds wonderful. I don't know if it got partially blocked by Third Eye or not, or if or what happened, really. Someone's watching me fight this thing. Okay. Well, I don't think Third Eye's really doing anything. Man, do we have some kind of plague effect or something going on? Divesting Stampede. This thing has some really nasty TP moves. I definitely should have summoned at least. Like, if I had known this thing was going to kick my ass this hard, I would have definitely used Trust. This is quite unexpected after what we did to Apocalypse Nigh. It's got some sort of aura now. I don't understand. It's not taking damage at all. Okay, he's taking damage again. That's good. Damn! Minus to all our stats? Good grief. Doesn't seem to have reduced damage to him that much, though. You gonna do your TP move or not, dude? Ow. Oh, that was a thing. Okay, let's read about this thing now that we've actually killed him. May be defeated as early as around level 40 with the aid of trusts called right before the fight. Highly recommend using in-spell type effects and dual-wielding trusts. Uh-huh. I'm not so sure about beating him at level 40, but whatever. Okay, so next mission is called Eddies of Despair. Check the undulating confluence again. You will be teleported into Eskazita. The mission is automatically completed once you arrive in Eskazita. A battle worthy of the Master. Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, but that monster clearly came from beyond the vortex. But we must not let fear overwhelm us. Come, the other dimension awaits. Blonde guy with a mask, eh? At last. There she is. Is he made out of emptiness or something? Whoa, it's back alive. That's not good for me. Alright, so we're going into our first Eskin zone. Eskazita. Okay. Zaid's in here? Man, we're just running into him over and over again. Where are we? The Sanctuary of Zita, but not the one we know. Are you the one known as Zaid? That is right, and you must be Iroha. Aldo has told me much about you. I knew I had to investigate as soon as I heard something was amiss. The only color here is the color of death. This empty husk is void of anything that we could call nature. The first thing I noticed about this place is its striking resemblance to the Sanctuary of Zita, located in northeastern Mindartia. Zita, yes, I have run across that name several times before. Yes, it was when the Master first visited Raisenjima. He said there was a sanctuary there, much like one in my homeland. Those chosen by the Mother Crystal may enter a holy shrine deep within the sanctuary to receive the protection of the Dawn Maidens. Its layout and features resemble Zita, of that there can be no doubt, yet the magic and warmth are gone, like we are in a different world entirely. Or is this the future? I do not believe so. If the coming emptiness swallowed the world, then I would be more inclined to believe we are catching a glimpse of what that swallowed world would be like. Did you hear that? A bell? But where? Who goes there? Sage, please stay with us. Something foul is afoot. The world blurred, and I took leave of myself. You are under its thrall. The clamoring has ceased, and we may yet find respite. Master, this may be the world we refer to as Eska. Or is it Escha? I'm gonna go with Eska. I still have much to learn, but your words that day will always stay with me. When the darkness first came, the Middlelands were the first to be assaulted. Swaths of land were consumed, leaving a colorless landscape where life once thrived. It marked the beginning of the end. And that world, you said, was known as Eska. Yet the annals say that the emptiness first started to appear many years hence. So why now? Why here? What if history were being rewritten? It could be that my returning to your time has placed a stick in the wheel of fate. Has the darkness come with me? Though this may sound counterintuitive, I fear we must change the future if we are to save the past. You're right, that is rather difficult to wrap my head around. Iroha, is there no way to purge this Eska from our land? Would that I had the answers you seek. Then only one path lies open to us, figure out what we can for ourselves. As if this land were not dangerous enough, now we have that unholy bell to contend with. A perilous reality at best. Master, perhaps Lion could provide us with the guidance that we so desperately require. Lion? My understanding is that none resonate with the Mother Crystal more strongly than she. Your role in protecting our future is vital, Master, but Lion is of equal importance. She is with the crystal now, is she not? Then we must go. Hurry. Neat. It's all black and white. There's all sorts of in-game stuff you can do in here. And some Tenshoto fellows have come in. And I really don't know a lot about Eska. I just know that there's like 3 different zones for it, I think. And, or maybe it's 2 Eska zones in Rise and Jima. But, I don't know a lot about it. So now we gotta go back to one of the telepoint crystals, which I guess we could do by taking the book warp from Quiffum and go into to like Konshat or Jugner. Dosetsu tree? What is that? I have no idea what that is. But I ain't gonna try to find out right now when I'm over halfway dead. Guess there's a home point crystal we could use. But let's just run over to the book. Wow, though, I think that thing would have killed me if I didn't have the defending ring. That's kind of crazy. Of course, I would have just come back and killed it with trusts, but... yeah, sometimes monsters are like that. They have properties about themselves that raw level difference can't make because they intend for you to fight them with multiple avenues of attack. In this game, it's far more important to know what your enemy can do and what you can do to your enemy to damage them as quickly as possible. So we want what, Zelkheim? Let's use Lithane Plateau. I think that book's going to be slightly closer. I mean, either way, we're just going to mount up and ride over. So. And this guide is recommending that we use some of our copper vouchers from Records of Eminence to buy Eska Silt. because there are teleportation, um, there are teleportation, like vortexes or circles in every Esca zone. And in order to use them, you have to first find them, register them, and then use Esca Silt to go through them, or something like that. Although I don't remember it becoming important for any of the actual missions. Maybe we'll find out later. Like a mission will be like, oh, we're in Esca whatever the fuck, and you need some Esca Silt to do this really quickly. Otherwise, you'll have to take the long way around. But I gotta say, the ludonarrative dissonance going on with Lion's part in Rhapsodies is kind of irritating, right? Because, like, if we had done this really early, like before we did the Prometheans at all, like before we even, like, unlocked Chains of Promathia, it might make a little more sense for Lion to, like, be in the Mother Crystal room and, like, all that shit. But honestly, this storyline came out after all of those storylines in, like, 2015. So, like, the actual canonical assumption is that you actually already finished all that shit. Master, look, Lady Lion. Yeah, she's supposed to be in a coma in Norg right now, actually. I saw it again. Calm Wind, that special orb you have is a relic from the future. Maybe that explains the visions I've been having. If what it pretends is true, then there's nothing we can do to stop the darkness from approaching. But Calm Wind, I saw nothing about whether or not you were there to try to stop it. What if there is no one to stand up for Vana'diel? Will it perish with but a whimper? Lion, perhaps it's because the orb is not yet fully illuminated. I agree, yet we learned about the coming darkness before the light could fully arrive, likely ushering it in before we were ready. I know not what the two of you are on about, so I will ask one simple question. What can we do? Calm Wind, there are many paths that lie before you. They open up the moment you banish the Shadow Lord from our realm. My dream showed me many nations, many worlds, and you were there in each one, bringing succor to those who cried out. Then it all falls into place. In the future from which I hailed, the Master faced many threats, not just that one, and came to be known as one of Vana'diel's most storied heroes. Master, you must bring history back to its natural state, and time is not exactly on our side. And now you know everything that I do. I'll do everything in my power to help you. I wonder why she looks like a ghost or whatever. Your honesty and strength of spirit has taken physical form, and you can use it? Trust initiative, baby. Then you're quite welcome. Okay. Alrighty then. So why is Lion like all ghosty? Do not understand. Maybe I'll need to rewatch some of these cutscenes for as a special bonus for your valiant efforts. You've been awarded Copper Aim-Man vouchers ×2 and Cipher of Lion 2. And if I remember right, the only difference between Lion and Lion 2 is Lion 2's weapon skills are all AoE. So it's like a higher level, more advanced form of her. For if you are trying to kill lots of opponents at once. So what do we do now? Fate's Call. Zone in to any of the 3 starting nations for a cutscene with Iroha. You must have defeated the Shadow Lord in Rank Mission 5 TAC 2 to get this cutscene. So this is the first time another cutscene has come into play, I guess. And I also guess it's the first time it's like it was what was hinted at by what Lion just said. I guess you could get that cutscene without having defeated the Shadow Lord. And, you know, she says, you defeated the Shadow Lord. And it's like, I did? You know? Master, look at the orb. You have set us on the proper course and passed through the first of many gates to come. This precious jewel is one of Ryzenjima Sanctorium's most mystical treasures. Our legends state that it was formed from the energies of 1,000 different lives. Though it had originally been regarded as but a minor artifact, in the future you and my father had drawn forth its true power. In reality, it is a piece of the Mother Crystal. Please, Master, you may have taken the first steps, but I urge you to continue pressing on. Gilgamesh awaits word in Norg. Okay. I guess I'll just teleport directly to Norg then. Apparently for that cutscene, if you haven't beaten the Shadow Lord, you don't get it. So, like, you're supposed to go fight, like, do the nation missions and fight the Shadow Lord, and defeat him. And you get, like, this text for what you're supposed to do in your mission log sometimes without them directly stating it. It's almost time for day change, too. We just got about 8 minutes or so. You made it back. Iroha's been pacing back and forth all day. Upon my return, I spent hours turning over the Master's words in my mind, and something came to gnaw at me. I cannot shake the feeling it is related to what Lady Lion prophesied in Eska about the Master's role in the coming battle against the darkness. Something about your orb needing to gain light? Correct. We must create a world in which the Master is able to fight. And what about that bothers you? Think about your struggle with the Shadow Lord. When we first met, many years from now, the Master mentioned something that happened that day. I felt the crystal resonate within. Please try to think back. Warrior of the Crystal, one who will become known as a Warrior of Light. You will travel across land, sea, and sky, bathed in the light, and stopping darkness wherever it threatens the living. And you will continue to banish the doubt that resides within you. Such travels take their toll on lesser mortals who retire to their homes and live out their lives in comfort. But although you may stop briefly to gather your wits, each time you do so, it is only to steel your resolve for the next struggle. You have the will to shelter the downtrodden, vex the darkness, and protect all that Altana holds dear. The time is right for you to become more than a mere warrior. You will become greater, for that is what is required of you. Has it come back to you, Master? You recalled with reverence those words, saying they gave you the strength of spirit to carry on no matter the odds. Though your journeys were arduous and fraught with peril, the twinkle in your eyes as you recounted your tales gave me courage. The reason you were able to lead us in the final struggle was precisely because of those many barriers you had overcome. You taught me that the world was worth fighting for, no matter how bleak the future. My father always spoke of you with adoration, believing that you were a man of indisputable valor. Banish your doubt, Master, so that you may become all you were meant to be. Now that you mention it, Iroha, just who is this father of yours? Well... something terrible has happened. There's big trouble at Sea Serpent Grotto. Boats are just turning and turning, and no one can leave. No boats are able to make it to Norg at all. There was this infernal ringing noise on the boats, and it's just spinning in place. Started happening at once, huh? Turning round and round, spinning in place. Obviously, they're both caused by the same thing. The bell. Does this mean you know something, Zaid? Calm Wind? Just like in Eska, I guess, when Zaid went crazy. Aha, so you two have experienced the same thing. There's no better to get to the bottom of this. We should head to the grotto, Calm Wind, but it'll be quicker if we split up. I'll go on ahead while you prepare. Master, I insist on accompanying you. Okay. Seems legit. I'm wondering why we haven't been gifted the key item, Rhapsody, and... Oh, wait, no, there we go. We got it with the, alter ego there. My bad. That's not the one we want yet. We want Rhapsody and Azure. When we get the Rhapsody and Azure, I'll be able to do Nigh as much as I want until I have every mythic weapon. Well, every mythic base weapon, that is. And I'll be able to get every mythic weapon skill. The guide is recommending I use the Unity Warp to go to where we need to go in Sea Serpent Grotto. It says it's behind the gold beast coin door. I guess that would be quicker or something, but I don't think it's really that far away, and I have gold beast coins on me that I kept on me. Actually, I didn't keep them on me. I tried to sell them on the auction house, and I failed to sell them because no one wanted to buy them, even though I put them up for slightly cheaper than what the going rate was. Actually, I put 4 of them up on the auction house. 1 of them sold, but only 1 of them. Hmm. 14 minutes on our 2-hour. Doesn't seem too bad. And the day change just occurred, so we should be able to get our reward for Apocalypse Nigh, as well as learn about Lion actually still being alive. Maybe that's why we saw her in spirit form or something? I don't know. I literally do not know what the idea was behind having Lion appear in spirit form next to the Mother Crystal. They didn't explain it. At least as far as I could tell. Maybe I need to go back and watch, you know, cutscenes from earlier. But, Okay, use Unity Warp to blah 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 behind blah blah blah. Do we gotta fight that thing? Yeah, okay. I wonder if I can make light with Tachikasha and Kanzanite. I don't know, because I always make darkness with it usually, with Gecko, because I know that that works. Ah, nice, nice. Let's grab regen from this book and sneak circumspection. Oh, wait. We didn't actually need to come through the door. I, like, misunderstood. Apparently, the Unity Warp would put you, like, right here, and you would go backwards through the door. Hee, I'm stupid. Go figure. This is what we needed to check, I guess. Something's horribly wrong. Siren? You're not Garuda, then what? Pitiful humans, you cannot hear nature, though she aches for one to listen. I am left breathless, knowing my name has been forgotten. No, your vestige is known to me, the seductress, Siren. Ah, young daughter, have you come from a faraway age? One is mere happenstance, but to think two... Your words confound me. Do you mean to say that yet another has come from the future? I do. Not all are equal before Father Time, least of all one who can devour him. It no longer needs wait for the future, and I send its emissary to this time. Even now he stands tall, cackling at your backs. Oh, it's the masked dude again. Damn. Iroha! May this arrow strike true, fiends. She's got a cool Phoenix bow. Oh, she made a fusion fucking skill chain with a single shot. How about that? Looks like it hurt him. But she's gonna dissipate again? Or maybe this is the first time she dissipates and I'm spoiling? Sorry, it's been too long. Impossible. I cannot let it escape. Dun, 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 dun. But where did it even go? Go to F11 and the Yatunga jungle and examine the sparkling mystery spot for a cutscene. Okay. Guess we can just run on out and use a mount once we get out there. Although F11 sounds like it's pretty far down. I think it's the one that's just outside of Sea Serpent Grotto. Yeah, like, the mission status for this, like, look at this, right? Like, Rhapsodies of Annual Chapter 1 or whatever, and, like, every single, like, little cutscene and little thing we've done is counted as a mission. Like, when we looked at the Eska Eddy or whatever, the Eska Vortex, the first time, that was a mission. When we spawned the red monkey thing that took me forever to kill, that was a mission. When we entered Eska with Iroha and Zaid, that counted as a full mission. Like, or subsection of the chapter. Like, I don't know why they decided to do it that way, but they did. And to put it in perspective, that would be like if in Chains of Promathia, like, talking every time we talked to a different NPC. It was like it had its own title for a mission. Like I don't understand, but you know, whatever. Yeah, jungle music. Hey, our HP's finally out of the yellow. Yay, regen equipment. I remember when I first got regen equipment in this game, there's like a body piece that's warrior and dragoon only called the Baron Carroza. It's like adds regen effect, jump TP bonus, and attack plus 14. And the regen effect is a 2-tick regen on one piece of gear. And I got that and like a choker that had regen on it and another thing. And like when I equipped them, this was like during the early Abyssia era or whatever, I would get like 6 or 7 HP back per tick. And I thought to myself, man, I wish I'd had this all along. Oh, and I'm rambling and running as if I'm looking for a Mog tablet. I've actually been through the jungle a lot and looking for Mog tablets and stuff. So like, I have an autopilot route. Halt! Remove your mask at once, that we may lay eyes upon our enemy. Our world is not a toy for you to control. This void scent has emerged from the abyss, endeavoring to lead Benadiel into it. Even now, he turns his gaze to the fabrics of time, his arms pulsing as he rips a hole into the emptiness that lies beyond. Darkness is not to be feared, but embraced like a lover in the cold winds of the night. She got some nice booties. Calm wind, could it be? Do not let it fester. I care not whether it be born from a higher power. I refuse to permit it to consume our land. Impudent fools. I cannot move. Calm wind, come hither and let my song wash over you. Wild. The Lost Avatar. Examine the question mark again to start a battle. You will be fighting Siren. Can Charm, which will despawn your trust if it hits you. Charm has no effect if it hits your trusts, so use a tank trust. Pushover for I-119 jobs. Uses Massacre Elegy, which must be erased, and Wind Threatening 2. Okay, so we want to get our trusts out. And quite frankly, Zayd is right here, so I think it's bullshit that he can't move. So I'm going to use him. I've read the testimonials for this fight a lot because I wanted to know if it was doable at level 75, and it is. But there's like all this mixed bag stuff about it on the other wiki. I'll try using Shentato too anyway, even though the wiki says she's a bad idea because she can heal it with wind magic. which she will cast on it, they say. But I don't think it's going to be that bad. Also, I don't know if we can pre-buff or anything, but I'm just going to build TP and open up with a Sekinoki skill chain if possible. I'm going to make fusion. But, you know, also see if we can't get Shell 5 and Protect 5 up first. Apururu, stop caring about Dia. Put Shell 5 on us, damn it. Shell 5, please. There you go. Alright. Let's see if this Siren fight is all it was cracked up to be by the worrisome wiki. The wiki is like, it could be done as early as level 70, but it's very difficult. It could be done at 75, but it's pretty difficult. Stuff like that. You're overcome with a sense of foreboding. Okay, so she hit me. That's cool. Right. She seems to have a lot of HP. That's for sure. She just silenced all of us. She's taking hella reduced damage too, just like the Yitzhar thing. I probably should have come on Red Mage for this and used hit spells. If I lose, that's what I'll do. I'll come back on Red Mage. Oh, Zayd's done Lunatic voice. That's nice. She's silencing us a lot. We figured we'd build resistance or something. Nope, she got healed by light. Oh, she's getting healed by arrow. Damn it, Shantato. Fucking idiot bitch. Guess I'm the fucking idiot bitch for bringing it, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna 2-hour, and I'm gonna make fusion. I said Yeah, so the wiki was right about bringing Shantato too. I should have just brought someone else. Like Shikari Z or Tenzin or something. Why are Shantato's melee hits making her recover HP? Man, the magic bursts from Shantato aren't worth dick. Well, I'm gonna get rid of Shantato. I'm gonna send Shantato away. She's not worth it at all. Sorry to say, she's just not worth it at all. Zade, stop missing your ground strikes. Oh, did Shantato not leave? Huh. Look, I guess I'm stuck with her. That's more like it. That fire, that damage on fire. I guess Siren would be resilient to Earth, and I am lay dumb. But Kapuru's out of MP now, so. I wish Valinor would do like Savage Blade or something. To make gravitation, right? Oh, darkness straight up. Sweet. Okay. Burst it with Blizzard. Okay, well, I guess I'm glad I didn't actually succeed in getting rid of Shantato, even though I thought that I did. I still don't understand why her auto attacks are causing Siren to heal. I thought they were neutral magic damage. I guess they're every element magic damage or something. not making a lot of commentary because I've never fought this thing before. I mean, I have, I guess. I fought it on my main character. So I've completed Rhapsody's Vana'diel before, but when I did it on him, you know, he was already at item level, so I killed it in like just a couple of weapon skills or whatever. Okay, it only took 5 billion years, but we killed it. It's over, Siren. Volto Oscuro? Face us! I fear that this will not be the last we see of that thing. To think my charms turned against me. I thank you, Calm Wind. Can it truly be called a future if there is not left in existence? I am unfit to call myself a higher power when I am unable to act of my own accord, and succumb to the forces that threaten our land. That creature appeared before my visage and sunk its teeth into my very soul. But what is it? If you call yourself a higher power, does that mean that one is higher still? My puissance pales in comparison. It took me to a future, a bleak future, where my wings fluttered despite myself, carrying me upon the wind. It called itself the Ambassador of the Void, yet I cannot tell from whence it came, nor why it chose to appear before me. Nor can I fathom whether or not it was acting of its own volition. Okay. Thy companion's words ring true. The threads of fate doth tie deed together with the abomination, and with the girl as well. But she is gone. Do not give in to trepidation. She shall appear before you once more when all seems lost. The blessing enveloping her ensures it. I shall lend you my power should you swear to protect this land. Do you swear to watch over our world, our Vana'diel? Hell yeah! Let your communion with nature reverberate throughout the sky and sea. I shall always remain true in the depths of your heart. Okay. Kinda hot. You are blessed to have Siren be your protector, Calm Wind. This should ensure that Sea Serpent Grotto remains safe and Norg accessible to all. I shall go ahead and report to Gilgamesh. Join me once you have finished your tasks here. Like, what tasks here? Okay. We got the key item I actually care about. We can stop doing Rhapsodies immediately. But we gotta go back into Norg anyway to, see the final cutscene for Apocalypse Nigh, and I guess the next cutscene in Rhapsodies or something. Although I'm pretty sure the next cutscene in Rhapsodies, or well, maybe not the next cutscene, but the next... Trying to see how far we can go until Rhapsodies tells us to do Ot Urgan. Okay, so basically, actually a ton of mission. We can do a ton more cutscenes of Rhapsodies if we want to, but I don't really care, because I'd rather do Treasures of Ot Urgan first. Like I said before, I don't really care about completing Rhapsodies ahead of time, even though you get all these key items that, like, increase how much EXP you get from monsters, let you buy more stuff at the Curio Moogle, and all that jazz. I don't care about any of that. I'd rather just do things naturally the way they were intended to be done, for the most part. Like, if I can help it. If I can't help it, like, if there's no other way, then, you know, I'll give in. But, like, we've been kicking ass so far, you know? I don't feel the need to, like, do this weird new storyline first before, you know, stuff where it's attempting like a time loop wheel thing where it's like, you know, this girl comes from the future to tell us we're going to be great and we need to get great right now so we can save the future to save our present, which is her past or whatever, you know, like one of those Garland shenanigans. Plus, you know, I'd rather meet the NPCs outside of Rhapsodies before Rhapsodies starts shoving them in my face constantly and telling me, you know, oh, you become great friends with this person or whatever, you know, like, I don't know how often that actually occurs, but, you know, just the fact that we were able to meet, like, Lion before we actually met Lion through, like, other stuff, I don't know, it's just weird. I wonder if we'll get the Rhapsodies cutscene or the Apocalypse Night cutscene first. Okay, so Rhapsodies cutscene first. Someone familiar with Rysengema Sanctorium. Comlin, have you made the acquaintance of one known as Tenzin? Yep. He sure did. Bum ba bum. And apparently that's the best melee trust in the game, Zaid 2. He only uses Ground Strike, which is his strongest weapon skill, and he does all the absorb spells. And looks slightly different as well. I think he has his, like, mask off. Another rift has split the ground on Miseru Coast in twain. Okay, so this is like literally another Rhapsodies cutscene. Is Tenzin gonna recognize us? A magnificent name, and I trust with the character to match. Of course, if your story is true, she has not yet been born, then such a conclusion is foregone. Swing. Intriguing, yes, it bears the mark of Rysengema Sanctorium. What in blazes? Calm yourself, Aldo. She's with our guest. This orb connects to the bearer with the weather crystal. Maybe it will display its true form only to those who open their hearts to it. Her name is Kagero? Like Tachi Kagero? Delkfut's Tower. Something or other. And only the purest chosen by the Emperor are allowed to alight on the isle housing Rising Demon Sanctorium, for it was created by the gods themselves. Any who would lift a blade in anger against such souls are unworthy to be called human. Then it should not surprise you to learn that our foe isn't human at all. Darkness is at his beck and call, and he can create entire worlds devoid of all color. Sounds about right. Okay, so can we get our cutscene for Apocalypse 9 now? I'm glad we were able to like jet through the part of Rhapsodies I wanted to jet through in this episode. But like, I don't know, that's the other problem I have with Rhapsodies is just like super fast paced. Alright, good to see ya. So you and your friends were the landlubbers what saved her, eh? Don't you worry none, she'd be sleeping it off like a sailor that's too fond of Opo Opo brew. The whole ordeal's left me girl a bit under the weather, but she'll pull through. Hasn't stopped talking me ear off, of course, can't get a word in edgewise. I'm just glad that me girl ain't forgotten about me. Even after walking the planks of the great beyond, she still remembers her old man. She may not be my daughter by blood, but she's still the apple of me eye. I do believe a reward be due ya. You can pick one of me treasures. I'll be giving whatever's left to your mates what helped ya. Okay, so we have choices. There's the static earring, which gives magic defense bonus +2 and 5% bonus damage on magic bursts. But then it comes with mind, so it's not really that great. There's the magnetic earring, which is MP +20, conserve MP +5. Spell interruption rate down, which is good, and MP recovered while healing, +1. So this is like a nice little multi-purpose spellcaster earring. Its one weakness is it doesn't enhance damage in any way, and I don't know if 8% spell interruption rate down is actually like phenomenal. Then we got the hollow earring. It's got dexterity +2, accuracy +3, range accuracy +3, and sword enhancement spell damage +3, which some people is rumored to work on the Sambas from Dancer as well, like Drain Samba. But I don't know if that actually is important. It's just people justifying their choice in the earring. What you would really use it for is for two-handed weapon TP phases, or I'm going to use it for all my TP phases if I get it. It's really enticing to me because of the sword enhancement spell damage. And then the last earring is the one that's called the de facto best one. The ethereal earring. It has HP +15, attack +5, evasion +5, and a unique effect. Converts 3% of damage taken to MP. However, the problem with that is that unless you're on a job that's actually using MP, then all this is an attack or an evasion earring, right? It's never 100% useful, and like other than the unique effect of the convert 3% of damage taken to MP, you know, it's not really that useful. And like a lot of people, I think, overstate and oversell the effect on it, because like, you know, for every 100 damage, you would get 3 MP, so 1 tick of refresh. And, like, if you took 1000 damage, you would get 30 MP. And, I think some people say that it works off the damage you would have taken before mitigation gear, but I don't think so. And so I think the earring I'm going to get, at least for Calm Wind, is the hollow earring. That's just the way I see it. And you can get the other earring if you change your mind. You can redo the quests. You can drop the earring and redo the quest, and redo the fight, and get the other earring. I'm gonna get the hollow earring. My girl wants you to pummel some beastie that's been haunting her dreams. Stuff of nightmares, she says. Don't make much sense to me, but I'd be guessing you know the truth of it. If you ever get an old pirate's help, you just let me know. So I'm not exactly sure what she's talking about, but it's kind of whatever. And, you know, currently we use the Pixie Earring, which is Dex plus 3. But now, in all of our sets where we use the Pixie Earring, the Hollow Earring will take its place, because it's simply more accuracy. Yeah. Now, one thing I'm going to have to test out about it is I'm not sure if the sword enhancement damage is you have to have the earring on when you cast the spell, or if you can take the earring off. Because if you have to have the earring on when you cast the spell, I can just put it in my mind setup. And it'll be in my Red Mage's TP setup for a while, but there's another earring I'm going to get from Divine Might that's going to replace it for the TP phase on Red Mage, unless I really need the accuracy. And I guess with the ranged accuracy, and make it in my ranged accuracy setup, which I haven't had a real reason to use, but I might have a reason to use in the future at some point. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I want to do for this video. Now that we have the Rhapsody and Azure, I believe, like I said, I believe that's the one that lets us get assault tags every 10 minutes. And in order to check that out, I'm going to, look at its key item page. And then I'm going to okay, yeah. Experience and skill gains go up by 30%. Unity Concord and Records of Eminence, 30% bonus to Unity Accolade gains. Removal of the lockout on re-entering Dynamis, so you can enter Dynamis once every game day or something. Reduction of the amount of time between issuance of Imperial ID tags to 10 minutes Earth time. So let's just go see about that real quick. Salvage. Reduction in time limits between purchasing remnant permits to once per game day. 1 hour Earth time. Einher Jar. Reduction in cost of purchasing smoldering lamps to 1,000 gil. Reduction of lockout on participating to 1 hour Earth time. Zini Notorious Monsters. Removal of the maximum amount of soul plates Sanraku will hold. 90% reduction in the cost of the following items. Sickle Moon Salt, Silver Sea Salt, Cyan Deep Salt. Other. Addition of items for sale by Curio Mughals located in 3 nations. So it looks like we just got like a whole shit whack of stuff. And I'm gonna see about the Rhapsody and Umber that we also got, which I'm pretty sure is less stuff, but each of the Rhapsodies in whatever color do a little bit for you. So it's good to keep track of which ones do what, so that you know how far you want to take Rhapsodies if you're limiting yourself like I am. 30% experience and skill chain gains. Limit break quests may now use trusts. Additional items for sale by Curio Mughal. Okay, yeah, look at that. We already have 3 tags because we get one every 10 minutes now. So I can now do Nizul Isle as much as I want to my heart's content. And I probably won't get very far in it, like by going up it. But if I do, I'll be sure to record if I actually beat like floor 20 boss or something. But more importantly, I can get all of the mythic weapons now. So that's pretty great. And I'm just gonna NPC these gold beast coins. But I've racked up quite a lot of time already, and the only other thing to do is go turn in these trusts and get them. I don't think anything special is gonna happen. I'm pretty sure it's just the same song and dance of like what was it, like dance and the brotherly love, the fields of black flowers, or whatever the guy says. Yeah, but more or less, part of the intention of Rhapsodies of Vana'diel is to make the game really easy for you to get into, so you can get to end game as quickly as possible. That's why it gives you all the yeah. Close your eyes and go to your happy place, where trust and friendship and brotherly love blossom like flax flowers in a meadow. There we go. So we got Lion 2, which I don't really care about. I care about Zaid 2, though. I've heard he's the best melee trust in the game. And honestly, I guess I'll see how he compares to Shikari Z. Because as of right now, I'm thinking Shikari Z is the best melee trust in the game. I mean, she's not pure melee because she has White Mage sub. But the fact that she has White Mage sub and so many skill chain properties available to her, as well as like a good AI for skill chaining, to me that seems good. I don't know. But I heard Zaid does high damage. And before I let you go, I mean, you can go ahead and close the video because nothing else story-wise is happening. And I don't have like a lot of strong plans for anything. I just want to go to the Curio Moogle and see what all we can buy from it now that's new. Because at some point, I know you can buy rabbit pies from the Curio Moogle, and rabbit pie, in my opinion, is a really good hybrid food. It gives 100 attack and 100 defense, and 5 strength and 5 vitality. Let's see, foodstuffs. Got some new milks. I think meat myth kebabs are new. Coral subs were there before. We got an attack food that gets some dexterity, I guess. Anchovy pizza. Okay. Macaroons. Skill up food is what we got, basically. Okay, so they gave us skill up food. No super good food yet, although coral subs are decent, and meat myth kebabs are an old favorite. Still low level stuff, I guess. What about medicine? Okay, we got high potions available. Oh, we can buy normal elixirs. I don't know how much they restore. I guess I could look it up real quick. What about arrows? We got better arrows now. Let's see. We got sleep arrows, scorpion arrows. Ooh, we could buy up to Kabura arrows. Those are more damage than demon arrows. And I guess we got demon arrows now, because I think before we could only buy up to horn. But yeah, demon arrows are... They inflict attack down, and they're only like 4 base damage under Kabura arrows. But Kabura arrows can inflict silence, and they were the highest damaging arrow at 75 cap. Okay, we got every type of bolt. That's good. And we got Corsair bullets and all sorts of other bullets. That's nice. And I don't think we got Fuma Shurikens now, but we already got like a stack of those or whatever. But that's nice. Maybe I should look up what the next Rhapsody item gives in that regard. Oh, we got instant stone skin scrolls. That's kind of cool. Imagine if we could have had stone skin on any job against Mott. That would have made him even easier. Let's see. We can buy coffer keys now for a mere 5,000 gil. Key items. No key. We already have the key items that he would sell us, I guess. And then I don't think ninjutsu tools have changed. He was already selling every type of tool. So whatever. Well, that's about the size of it. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. And next time, I guess I might continue Rhapsodies, or I'll start Treasures of Ottergon. I think the way the Let's Play is going, it would be more natural for me to continue Rhapsodies until they told me to go do Treasures of Ottergon. As like a in-game, like, hey, you should go to that foreign nation and fuck them up, or whatever. So, extra motivation or whatever. But I'm gonna go get all the mythic weapons now, and do a lot of grinding. I'm gonna finish up my merits, I'm gonna do all that. So please look forward to it. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and have a great day.